So that has absolutely nothing to do with the Great Gatsby, but I thought I'd multitask and do the intro to this vlog. I'm going to London tomorrow and I'm just on my way to yoga now, hence the sportswear, sport looks. Why is it so busy at this hour of the day? Yeah, so I'm just on my way to Sefton Park, Palm House for yoga, but tomorrow I'm off to London to see the Great Gatsby, and then the following day when I'm still in London I'm going to see Moulin Rouge. So not to be mistaken with Moulin Rouge which I've seen in Paris. I just thought while I'm driving I'll yap and drive as per. So the plan is to, Jesus Christ, look at my fringe. The plan is to pull some looks from the shop which are Gatsby-ish. I won't do Moulin Rouge because I've already done a video on Moulin Rouge outfits. Moulin Rouge / burlesque? Yes, done that. So yeah, I know there's some Gatsby looks in the shop. I haven't even planned yet which ones I'm gonna use in this video, but that's the loose plan. So yeah, I just thought I'd kill two birds, do the intro to the vid while I'm on my way to Sefton Park. It is, whoa, rush hour. I'm not used to driving around at this time because I make my own rules being self-employed. I'm not normally about at this time, I'm either home or in work. But yeah, feel like you let me go, so let me go, let go, let go, let go of everything. Literally stuck in traffic. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a repeat of like what I've done in Paris. Sorry, I'm just watching people stall in front of me. Yeah, do a little repeat of what I've done in Paris, do a little bit of a vlog, but I'm only going for one night. I don't know why I insist on putting this at such a terrible angle. Like, it's a good job, I don't care. Getting self-conscious now and it's gone to a worse angle. Goodbye, I'm going. I will continue the vlog in London, baby. I actually feel that it's necessary to, like, I don't want to draw attention to it, but address this. So I've had this nerve rash in the past if I'm nervous, anxious about something, or like if someone starts talking about something that I really don't want to talk about, or I don't know, like, but like my face looks a bit red anyway, and I'm just wondering why. It's like I do actually feel a bit anxious. I've just looked and seen it. Jesus, it's bad. And then I seen it on the video and I was like, yeah, that's really noticeable. It's like blotchy, but usually I'll know why, and I'll say like, so like I've got it before when I'm speaking to my friends and they've said like, oh, you've got that rash, and we're talking about something like a topic, yeah, and then it'll be like, oh, because we're talking about that, I get really anxious. But I'm not. I'm like absolute, like I say I'm not anxious, I can feel anxiety in my stomach, but mentally I'm not. And this concerns me because it makes me think, why is my body anxious? And I've had that before where I'll get like this. I don't want to jinx it. I've got this, and then later that day or the next day or something's happened and I'm like, that was my intuition, I knew that was coming, or I knew something was coming. And I don't want like that sound really like negative and like, as I say, I don't want to jinx, I don't want to like not manifest, I don't want to, I suppose, bring any negativity into my life, but that's not normal behaviour. Like, that's really bad. And like, I've got that in the past when someone's texted me and that was enough that I have blocked that person because I thought, if my body's reacting like this, I don't know why, but that's enough for them to go. But why now? What? Like, I'm absolutely calm. Like, I'm literally going to yoga now. I'm going to be calm. I'm on my own. I'm alright going to places on my own. I like bloody solo travel. Like, I sit in a restaurant and eat on my own. It's not that. Obviously I've got London tomorrow. That's just with my niece and my mum, and I'm all packed and organised. It's not that. I genuinely, like, it goes right down. I'm not gonna take my top off. What? Let's just hope when I get over to yoga it's gone. But like, it's right at my face and everything. Like, that is, I don't like it. Make it go. Right, I'm gonna do a short meditation in my car before I go in. I'm shaking. If anything, yoga's gonna calm me down, so that's the good news. But why? It's like I'm giving myself anxiety. It's gone, the nerve rush is gone. I've got over to yoga and I am cured. That was lovely. I don't know what that was about. I was starting to think, walking over, like, oh my god, there's going to be someone here that I don't want to bump into, and my body's reacting, and I don't know. I mean, things like this have happened before, and then the following day I hear from people that I definitely don't want to. So, not ruling it now, but I'm being positive. I'm fine. I'm cured. I'm relaxed. In the interest of remaining calm, myself and my niece made these creatures from the felting technique on the journey down to London. They were named Philip and Philippina as voted for via an Instagram poll. We stayed in the Thistle Bloomsbury, which was nice. It was big, it was clean, but it was very corporate. What I would say is it was very budget friendly. The last time we went to London, we stayed in the Nix, which had a spa, and it was gorgeous, huge room. Not being ungrateful, this one's still nice, but it just wouldn't be my first choice. But we were only there for a night, and we didn't have time to use the spa, so we went for this, and yeah, fab. It was in the ideal location as well, just down the road from Euston Station, facing Russell Square. Russell Square. It says on the sign there. Yeah, Russell Square. Yeah, so nice area, easy to hop on the tube to get to central London. Yeah, can not fault. There's another hotel facing this square, which I'm going to stay in next time. I will show that later in the vlog. It is gorge. So here I am, ready for Gatsby, featuring Ned Flanders in the background. It was really hot, so I just went for comfort. And yeah, off we go. Some aesthetic shots of London on the way to the West End. This is literally just out of the taxi window. This is the vlog, this is the content. Lovely buildings, that's all I can say. This literally feels like 400 years ago, and I'm not exaggerating. I mean, it was a couple of months now, but oh, here it is, the Great Gatsby. J. Gatsby and Gatsby. So we got dropped off right outside, but we were a bit early, so we just went to one of the bars around there for a cheeky cocktail, and there were a lot of bars. It was quite a hard decision which one to go to. But yeah, I can't even remember what it was called, but it was lovely. It was so long ago, I have memory loss. Oh, it says there on the window, I can't see. I'm so sorry. It was, yeah, we had a cocktail, it was fun. Cafe Mumbai, it was called. Cafe Mumbai. Just remembered, a bit misleading, it wasn't a cafe, it was a bar/restaurant. So this is back to the Colosseum, which, oh my god, I just love. the architecture, and yeah, I spent a good portion of the show just staring at the walls in here, but the ceiling, look at the ceiling. Yeah, and the set design was fab. I love that you could hear the seagulls and the sea and the Gatsby green light. Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't obviously film during the show, but I would definitely recommend, as someone who loves the book, loves the film. I was pleasantly, not surprised, pleasantly, yeah, satisfied. So this is the Kimpton Fitzroy, which I mentioned earlier. This is on my list to go back and stay in. I think it was previously called the Russell Hotel, but yeah, that's a story for another day. So we hopped on the tube and went around Oxford Street, Regent Street, done a little bit of shopping, yeah, and we had Moulin Rouge that day, so we were just killing a bit of time. Went for breakfast, just talking at London. This is where we went for breakfast, Ballons. We came here last time. I especially love when you go into the toilet in here, the artwork on the wall. So it's people who've been here before, I'm assuming Jodie Harsh and the one and only Amy Winehouse. Love. Just googled it because I felt uncultured. It's Ballons, Soho, and yeah, Amy Winehouse used to love it in there apparently. No trip to London is complete for me without a trip to Carnaby Street, and more specifically Annie's Ibiza. Her store is just my favourite. She's a huge inspiration and it is just a dream. I've been here a few times and been to her Ibiza store a couple of times also, and there's just no words. Dreamy, there's a word, that's how I describe it. And now just a few doors down is Oceanus, which is a brand I followed for a few years, and I think this may be the first store. The swimwear is what I followed firstly, and now they have dresses as well, and it's the same sort of vibe, hand beaded, it's just gorgeous. Also the iconic Liberties, I just love being in there. I feel like I'm in Cruella, I feel like I'm in the past, and every time I'm in there I seem to find something different, and this time I found vintage designer. Oh my god, they had, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about it because you weren't allowed to take pictures, so I'm actually not going to tell you what was in there, but it was amazing. So the afternoon came around and we were booked into the Moulin Rouge matinee show. It was very different than Moulin Rouge in Paris. This one was based on the film, the musical, the Baz Luhrmann movie, which I haven't seen all the way through, and I am going to have to watch it now because yeah, I definitely recommend, and I love like the story to it, but it was better that I'd seen the Paris show and I knew like the places they were talking about, and funnily enough where it was based is where we stayed in Paris, so yeah, it was like perfect timing to see it really. These are just a few shots before the show starts, obviously because I couldn't film while the show was on. Yeah, it was fab, the set, costumes, everything, amazing. Entrepreneur of the Year award goes to this guy outside with a tuk-tuk playing the Moulin Rouge soundtrack. Someone tell Alan Sugar. We didn't want to leave London, so we went for yet more cocktails and something to eat in, I think this was, yeah, La Dolce Vita. Fab. Good morning! It is Monday morning, and I have just realised that weeks, potentially even a month ago, I started a video vlog, whatever you want to call it, when I went to London and seen the Great Gatsby, which was incredible. And I said I was going to go into the shop and pick out some Gatsby-inspired outfits. I did not do that, and I've just realised now, and I've still got like the footage from London and stuff, so I'm just on my way to breakfast. I'm gonna have like a nice breakfast, and then I've got like a quite open, chilled day today, so I'll pop into the shop and see what outfits I can pull. I literally haven't even planned anything, so I'll just have a look what I've got that gives me Gatsby vibes. I know there's definitely some in the shop that are very Gatsby inspired, so I won't have too much trouble picking some out. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a little solo day breakfast now and then head into the shop. You're so golden. So my choice of breakfast venue was the Ivy, which I love. I love the vibes, I love the wallpaper, I love the tree, I love the atmosphere, I love the music, I love the staff, I love the food. Just can't recommend it more. So I just caught up on me daily stoic, journaling, had a little bit of breakfast, had a little chill and just spent some time with me. What I will say about the Ivy is, look at this. Just go in the toilet and like, I could live in here. It is just gorgeous. Look at the design, the wallpaper, the floor. I love it. Oh, also, didn't plan this. Gatsby style suit. Am I Jay Gatsby? That's the question. I was embodying him and I wasn't even planning to do the blog. Yeah, so until next time, love it here. So finally, onto the dresses. So the most obvious Gatsby-inspired dress we have is in the window currently. The sparkle. This dress is Spectra. She's listed in our prom dresses section. Crystal floor-length Art Deco 1920s inspired gown encrusted in light reflecting crystals on a stretch mesh fabric and micro mesh lining. We also have this, which on a hanger you can't get the full effect. So when it's stretched out and on the body, the crystal net meets the bottom. So I'll show you what I mean here. This crystal drape dress is a white stretch bodycon dress with rhinestone drape overlay. It has delicate spaghetti straps, a back zipper and gathered flattering fit. And at time of posting, there is 50% off this dress, last in stock. We also have this set which gives me Gatsby vibes, the pearls, the rhinestones. Yeah, it's just a lovely little two-piece set. Again, the pearl drip cord, also 50% off. Last in stock, on sale now. So this is a black stretch two-piece with rhinestone pearl detailing, also with delicate spaghetti straps and gathered ruching for flattering fit. These crystal mesh trousers, which they just sparkle like the dress in the window. They are so heavy because literally look at the amount of rhinestones. But yeah, they're really flattering and they hug the figure. It's like a wide leg pant. Fab. These are also 50% off currently. Great time to do this video. So these are wide leg trousers encrusted in rhinestones on an elasticated waistband. They really hug the figure, flatter and fit, gorgeous. Another two-piece set, and this just gives me 1920s Gatsby vibes. This is Aviara. This is also listed in our prom dress and occasion wear section. It's a chiffon bone corset with back zipper embellished with crystal droplet, ostrich feather trim with a matching stretch ruche skirt with sequin draping, crystal embellishments and ostrich feather. If it's your own party or you're going to like a special Gatsby inspired ball, this is just perfect. This floral sequin gown. This is Aurum. This is also listed under our prom dresses and occasion wear. It's just gorgeous, bronzy, gold, silver, metallic tones. Really comfortable and easy to wear, full length and fabulous. Anything with crystals and feathers is just given. Jay Gatsby. I'm Gatsby. This is another one that you can't really see on the hanger, how it's going to look on. So I'll show you that on a body. This is another one that's on sale. So this is Chandelier. It's made from a stretch fabric for comfortable and flattering fit, hand embellished with crystal bodice edged in fluffy black ostrich feathers. Yeah, gorge. Obviously I had to include this. This is just old Hollywood, old money vibes. Ostrich feathers, it's just so lightweight, lovely. And again, let me show you this on. This is AVL. And this comes with the dress, the gloves and the hat, and it is just a showstopper. Light, fluffy ostrich feathers, flattering fit, hugs the figure, spaghetti straps, gorge. I'm going to include this from our occasion wear prom dress section because it just reminds me of his white suit. Obviously this is more if you were going to like a ball type thing, or it was your party and you wanted to give J Gatsby realness. Love, love, love Luna. It's so elegant, contemporary design, white satin trumpet floor length gown, ideal for a range of occasions, galas, weddings even, prom and Gatsby party. Again, another two-piece, and this is more of a modern take with the short skirt. But yeah, it's still giving Gatsby vibes. I know it's the theme of the video, but if I say Gatsby one more time, it's going to lose all meaning. So this is Lumina. It's a white satin bodice with matching ruche skirt, dripping with crystal embellishments and a matching neck piece. Same with this if you want Art Deco 1920s but wearable. Everyone who comes in store goes straight for this dress and looks at the embellishment and the feathers, and yeah, just love it. And this can be done in any colour pretty much, but the white just gives Gatsby. So this is Atlantis, a customer fave, show-stopping, made to measure white bodycon dress. Gorgeous. It's inspired by the palm in Dubai, as you can sort of see in the crystals, the pattern. Yeah, fab. I'm including these two because it's just something about the crystal that gives me Gatsby vibes, but I've already tried these on in our occasion wear video, which I'll link here. And yeah, you can see them on, so they're worn with like the belt, but yeah, there again, a modern take on the 1920s Gatsby vibe. I sincerely apologise for saying Gatsby and vibes so many times. So this is Knox. This is a black sequin bodycon dress with drape crystal detailing, and there's also Candia, which is the white version, as you can see here, with silver crystals draping in the exact same style. These are fab, comfortable, easy to wear, but they really make a statement. So which one's your fave? Oh my god, this song's come on for me. Here comes the baby back. Now that you remember.